Dive gear's on board, camera's on board. Now I just need to get changed. All right, rate my fit. I know I have patterns that don't match. That's all right.
The sun is just beginning to slip behind Mount DuaSudara as we cast off to head to a dive site in the north of the Lembeh Strait. Tonight, we will be doing a dusk dive, which means we enter the water just before the sun sets and exit just as the night begins. We get to see the changing of guard and different animals come out at night. This site is one of my favorites, as there's typically quite a good amount of frogfish and octopus action. So fingers crossed that is what we find tonight.
Alright, we're here at Reticlary, also known as Larry's Crack, with a few great divers. Don't worry, you guys aren't in the video, but you can just laugh at me talking to myself. Reticlary, the name behind Reticlary came from, I guess 20, 30 years ago, there was a guy, or a diver, surfaced, had to go to the bathroom really bad, went to shore over here, took off his dive gear, and well, everybody saw Larry's Crack. So pretty funny story. But let's get in the water.
Hits the shovel. Might as well just do it and then deal with it when you come out.
Yeah, just let it out.
Yeah. You can't really do much about it, can you? Actually, you can, Mr. Rich. Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, it's look at the guys. Let's go.
The sun is already low in the sky and it has begun to get darker underwater. Lately, it's been a bit chilly for me at 26 degrees Celsius or 78 degrees Fahrenheit for those of you using Freedom units. But that won't stop me searching for critters. The first animal I come by is this benthic pipefish, named for their stick-like appearance. Looking at my monitor, I thought the colors were a bit off, which then reminded me to take my white balance. Always remember to take a white balance before filming. Not too far away was a coconut octopus hanging out in this bottle. They will seek cover in anything, bottles, coconut husks, shells, you name it. After seeing some flashing in the distance, our guide Oppo shared this lovely warty frogfish with me. Now I can call my dive complete. I've seen two of my favorite things, cephalopods and frogfish, but there is more to see. Hanging out on a sponge was a gathering of Hypselodoris infucata nudibranchs, which have these striking colors. Their rhinophores and gills were mesmerizing to watch as they were gently flowing in the current. Seeing some more light flashing in the distance, I knew someone was trying to get my attention for something good. And boy, was I right. My favorite, the hairy frogfish. You can tell it's a hairy frogfish by the way that it is. When you come across a frogfish, a photographer hopes it'll do one of two things: cast its lure or yawn. And if you're patient enough, it'll do both. Now, let's head back to the boat.
Wow. Okay, that was an epic dusk dive. Wow. Hairy frogfish, clown frogfish, tiny painted frogfish, nudibranchs. What more could you ask for? As I've already said, that was a great dive. Now it's time to dry everything off. Never want to let water droplets dry on any glass surfaces. But like I said, that's a wrap. Go clean your O-rings and create some images.